Hello, welcome in daily newspaper editorials audio program. Now headline: The lone jihadi times of India. Butter India's great bottle to UP problem. The Economic Times. Now headline in detail: The lone jihadi the times of India. Terrorist terrorist tactics are involving security force everywhere. Must gear up. New Year's car attack on a New Orleans street that left 15 dead again so the limit of old age against terror. All the sniffer dogs and 3D scanners in the world fail when everyday objects become projectiles and battering rams. Doctors say dose makes a poison. It's now clear that intent makes a bomb. It happened when terrorists flew planes into the Twin Towers and when Mohammed Louaji's Bahrain drove a 20-ton truck into a crowd in Nice, France in 2016, killing 86 and injuring over 300. That same year, Enis Amri drove a truck laden with steel beams into a Christmas market in Berlin, killing 12 and injuring 49, and we have seen the familiar plot play out twice over the past fortnight in Magdeburg, Germany, where Taleb al-Abdul Mohsen killed 5 and injured over 200 with his car at a Christmas market, and again with Samsuddin Jabbar's killing spree on New Orleans Bourne Street two nights, two, 2 nights ago. Some bill pounds upon the perpetrators' names as an indictment of their faith. It is not faith that links them. It's a toxic idea. Terrorism let them not that Abdul Mohsen, a Saudi doctor living in Germany since 2006, is a self-proclaimed atheist who allegedly pushed conspiracy theories about Germany's projects to Islamist Europe. Luhaji Buhaul and Amri were Tunisian, but Jabbar was a Texas-born UC citizen and army veteran who had served in Afghanistan. At the Ford pickup he drove into the holiday crowd had a black Islamic State IS flag pinned to its tail. Then Lohazis Bohal and Emery declared allegiance to IS. The group was seen as a threat to West Asia, but its ability to indoctrinate in 2025 should worry the economic Trump administration. 9/11 was a turning point of America. It tightened the security screws so well that for a long time there was no terror attack on its soil, but it does not have a shield against cars turned missiles, nor does India, which has enjoyed more than a decade of calm after a spate of blast and gun attack in the 1990 age and 2000. Terror is a globalized enterprise, and what happens in Germany or US may happen here. Prepare now or be caught in the next car headlights. Barter India's great bottle UP problem. The Economic Time. India is facing its most severe water crisis in history, according to NITI August 2019 Composite Water Management Index. Nearly 600 million people experience high to extreme water stress. Exacerbating the problem is a lack of water equity, which risks wandering societal devices and stalling socioeconomic progress. Take Sikharpur, a rare agriculture village in Delhi near the Najafgarh drain and Delhi Haryana border. Despite its proximity to the old Saibi river, now the polluted Najafgarh drain in in the village has struggled with water scarcity for years, forcing farmers to rely on bore wells and tube wells to irrigate their fields. Now authorities are hauling them over the coals and extracting groundwater, leading a whispered anger. Abhijit B. Banerjee recently warned that such water inequities could have dire consequences for India's future. Richer urban centers fare even worse in terms of equity burdened by burgeoning population, unstable consumption patterns, aging infrastructure as seen in Shikarpur's decaying pipelines, and inequitable distribution networks. Barter pricing remains a politically sensitive issue, striking the right balance, valuing barter opportunity, discouraging wastage, and avoiding undue burden on low and middle income households is critical. Tech such as smart meters and regular maintenance of aging pipelines can significantly reduce wastage. However, system reforms, particularly in water conservation, distribution, and accessibility, are essential to ensure fairness and sustainability in water policies. Some initiatives are already underway, but so much more needs to be done. If India fails to act decisively, water scarcity and equality will only worsen, jeopardizing individual livelihoods and the country collective future. Thank you.